Hi and welcome, my name's Ben, I'm from Best Results Fitness. I'm going to be taking you through a warm up to get your heart rate up and get your body temperature warm for the sleep out that you're doing. It's great work, by the way. It's not going to be easy, but I know you guys can do it. So let's get started. So we're going to do 30 seconds. The first exercise that we're going to do is star jumps. So if you're ready, let's get going. Star jumps. Try and get the arms nice and high, legs nice and wide. Let's go. We've got 20 seconds left. Should feel your temperature coming up now. Let's keep that tempo, 15 seconds. We're going to have 10 seconds rest before we go into the next exercise. So last 5. Keep pushing. That's brilliant. Right, next one, we're going to be doing high knees. So we're trying to bring the knees as high as you can. Think of almost running on the spot. Get ready. Let's go. 30 seconds coming up. So high knees or running on the spot. Let's keep going. You should be feeling nice and warm by now. We've got 20 seconds left. Keep pushing. Last 10 coming up, come on. Dig deep. Last 5. Right, that's good. Next we're going to be doing ice skates. You're going to step across. You're ready? Let's go. 25 seconds left. Keep going. 15 to go. This is brilliant. Keep moving, guys. Last 10. Last 5. Wait for that buzzer. Right, next we're going to be doing walkout. So from standing, you're going to walk your hands out. Then we're going to stand all the way back up. Let's go. 30 seconds. Stand all the way up. And then hands out. Let's go. We've got 15 seconds left. Let's really put it in. Last little push. Wait for that buzzer. 5 seconds. Relax. We've got one more, spotted dogs. Last exercise before to finish off. So, we're going to be here, arms out in front. This is brilliant. Last 20 seconds and we're done. 15 to go. Don't stop till you hear that buzzers. Last 5 coming up. And relax. Well done, guys. So well done for completing the workout. Hopefully that's got you feeling a little bit warmer and ready for the night ahead. I know it's going to be cold, but it's such a great cause that you guys are doing tonight. So really well done again for that. Let's get you set up for the night, and I know you can finish that as well.
Hi everyone, my name's Nikki. I'm the Community Fundraising Manager here at DENS, and I just want to welcome you all to the Sleepout 2021. It's our favourite event and we are so happy that you have decided to join us this evening. So a huge thank you to you all for giving up your beds for one night and supporting people facing homelessness, poverty and social exclusion. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about the Sleep Out. This is our third Sleep Out we've done at Hemel School. We are absolutely delighted that we are able to do this event this year. Of course, last year, everyone did it at home, and I know you guys are doing it at home as well, and that's what's really nice about it. It's about sleeping anywhere other than your bed. So you're doing such an amazing thing by giving up your bed tonight to raise some money for DENS. Thank you. What is it going to be like this evening? Well, it's a cold night, so there are people sleeping out in Hemel School, would you believe, on the cold, hard concrete. There's around 100, 150 people there tonight, which is amazing. But you guys at home are equally amazing. So it's about, like I said, giving up your bed for the night, and gives us a little bit of awareness of what people that are really facing homelessness, some of the issues that they might face. So during the course of the night, we're going to tell you a little bit more about DENS. We've got so many services that we offer here to families and individuals out there in the community. So we're going to tell you all about our services, as well as giving you a really action-packed evening. So you will need a pen, some pencils, some paper for those activities, and then we're going to give you a little break halfway through, and then, you know, all these activities, please do take some photos of yourselves, because we'd really love to see them, and you can hashtag DENS, that's capital DENS, Sleepout lowercase, or at DENS in Decorum, or on YouTube chat. So ask your mum and dad to help you with that. So yeah, so here we go. Let's start off with a tour of our day centre and the Elms.
Well, the day centre is the first port of call for a lot of the guys that are struggling, whether they're on the street or in their own properties. We will get alongside them, build up a rapport, build up that trust, and then be able to move them into the most appropriate service that will suit their needs.
Monday through to Thursday, we have a general drop-in, so hot food, shower, laundry.
Well, a hot meal on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is a hot meal, okay, at lunchtime. So you can have a shower, you can wash your clothes.
I think the lowest we've ever had is approximately 14, but don't quote me. The highest we've ever had is 49.
People start opening up, and then they start telling you their issues, and then we're able to find them a doctor, find them a dentist. If they are on the streets, try to get them into the Elms straight away.
I mean, there are guys here who really are homeless. You know, they're sleeping out. And, you know, I mean, it's a lifesaver.
It keeps a lot of people going. It's, I say, the company itself, we're chatting to, coming up to any member of staff, being able to chat to them.
I think everybody that comes here really appreciates that.
I hope you've really enjoyed learning about what goes on in the day centre. It really is absolutely amazing in here. It's a vital part of our services. However, we have no government funding for this building, and we rely on people such as you, the general public, to help support and to keep it running. So it costs £2,500 a week to run this place, which is about £400 a day. And we would be so grateful for your donations. Let's try and keep this place alive, keep it going, and donate to us now.
My name's Sean Fitzgerald, I'm the manager of the Elms. Let me show you around the hostel. So welcome to the Elms. The Elms is a purpose-built homeless hostel built in 2015. We currently provide 44 beds to people that otherwise could find themselves on the street. Let me show you around. So this is our communal area of the hostel. As you can see, some very nice facilities, a lot for people to do in the evening or in the mornings. We just set up for breakfast this morning. People are just enjoying their breakfast, getting ready to leave the hostel.
Yeah, it's better now.
So this is our training kitchen. Many of our clients come to us with very few life skills, and one of the skills they are going to need is to learn how to cook. So we will do between 2 or 3 training courses a week and assist our clients from the very basic meals. We also look at cooking healthy meals on a budget, so hopefully when they move on for the Elms, they've got some skills to take with them.
So I hope you enjoyed hearing a bit more about the day centre and the Elms. They're so important. I mean, if you imagine in this cold weather, you're not having anywhere to go, no one to talk to, and feeling really hungry. And you knock on the door and someone opens the door and in you go. They can go in there and they can have a shower, they can wash their clothes, they can have a hot meal, and they've got someone to talk to. So that's why you taking part in the Sleep Out is so important, because the money that you raise tonight will make sure that that building stays lovely and cosy and warm for those people that are cold outside. You also saw the video about our elms. So from the day centre, they go on to the elms. So not only do we provide somewhere for them to first come into, then just after that, they've got somewhere to live permanently and a room that they can call their own and call home for a little bit. So again, huge thank you for everything that you're doing. And now we're going to show you inside our food bank, and we feed hundreds and thousands of families and children and individuals every year. So this is another really important part of DENS.
So now I'm here in the food bank. Look at all this food. Wow. And here's Michelle to tell us a little bit more about it. So how does the food bank help people?
Well, we give people food. That those that can't afford to buy food themselves, we give them food.
Okay. And where does all the food come from? There's so much of it. I don't think I've ever seen so many tins. Where does it all come from?
Well, we get donations from lots of places. We get church donations, schools, so sometimes at harvest and Christmas schools like to collect. We also get individuals and companies that donate food to us. We also have supermarket collection points in Sainsbury's, Tesco's and Waitrose, which we collect from there on a weekly basis, so people can go out and buy the odd extra item and put it in the basket when they leave. So we have volunteer van drivers that actually go out in the van and collect twice a week from those supermarkets. So that's mainly where we get all our food from. And when we get our food, donations, we weigh everything in, and so we have a record of how much food we have during the day, during the week, during the month, and at the end of the financial year I can send thank yous to those people that have donated to us.
All right, I see. Okay, so who else works in here? There's so much food, you can't possibly be stacking all these tins and shelves on your own.
Well, there's myself and Wade, and we also have two team leaders that help us, but apart from that we mainly run with volunteers. So we have approximately 5 volunteers a day, Monday to Friday, and they would help us with dating and sorting, making up food parcels, and generally helping us coordinate the whole thing.
Wow.
We do have one of our volunteers here today, it's Ross, and he's just dating and sorting, but you might see when we come round. And yeah, that's us really.
Okay, brilliant. I'd really love to have a look around. Would you mind showing me around and maybe meeting Ross?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, hi. So I want to show you the journey of a donation when it comes in. So today we had a donation and a bag of things, and we'll bring it over and we weigh it. So everything gets weighed. So we have a floor scales just here, and we can see that this is 5 kilos or 4.6 kilos. Once we have weighed it, we sort it, so we take out the tins and the packets, and then we get those dated. So every food item that we deal with is dated, and today we have Ross, who's actually dating a whole load of tins there. So he would each item gets dated with the month and the year, so that nothing goes out of date, and we also ensure that every item is intact, so that anything that's damaged or open we won't use, or out of date. So we do get occasionally out of date items which we have to discard, but this is all the things that get dated. Once they're dated and once Ross has finished his batch, he will then go and put them away. So we could take, let's take some beans. So if we take the beans, and I'll show you. So beans, then we would go down the aisle and put it in the beans tray. We have many crates for many dates, so everything has a specific crate to go into, so that again we use everything and nothing goes out of date, and we use it in order. Once all the items are put in the crate, we also have a team of volunteers that actually make up food parcels. And this is the area that we make up food parcels. We make up parcels 5 at a time, and we follow a list. So we have lists of a single person list that we take, and we also have a family list. And these are the items in the parcel is enough food for 3 days for either a family or an individual. The parcels we keep in boxes, and just here. So these are all ready in date, so we've got the dates on them, ready for when somebody needs to collect a food parcel. When someone needs to collect a food parcel, they need to have a voucher. They either have a red voucher or they have a voucher code, which can be issued by various agencies, Citizens Advice, children's centres, children's services, family services. There are many agencies that are out there to help people if they need the help of the food bank. And a voucher would look like this. This is a red voucher. And on this voucher there's enough information for it to tell us how many people are in the family and how many parcels to give out. So when someone comes to collect a food parcel, they would give us this, and we would then give them the food parcel, but we also offer them other items. We offer baby food, nappies, toiletries, so things like shampoo, shower gel, toothpaste. We also have dog food and cat food that we can give to people, and we also offer fresh food. We have a donation from Ocado once a week, and we're able to offer people fresh food. It varies in what we can give. It could be vegetables, fruit, some meat, fish. So we would give that to people as well. Okay, so we're just going to have a look what actually goes into a single parcel, and some of the items in here are off our high needs list. Some things that we're really short on, as in long life milk, fruit juice, sweet corn, chocolate. So I'll just show you some of those things. So in this single parcel we have sweet corn, we put in spaghetti. And there's our milk. So when we put our milk in, we put in long life milk. We can't put fresh milk in because fresh milk needs to store in the fridge, whereas this is long life and you can store it in your cupboard, and we can store it in our boxes. Fruit juice. So we either put in fruit juice or we put squash in, but that is one of the things. Some nice sweet things, biscuits. And a favourite by lots of people, chocolate. We put tin fish. So tin fish could be tuna, sardines, mackerel. We ask for potatoes. So potatoes can come in a tin, or it can be powder. So you just add hot water. This is very useful for somebody that has no cooking facilities and just has a kettle. So sometimes if somebody needs a parcel and they're in a hotel, then we can give them these kind of things along with couscous and things. But smash is really very good because people could just spoon one spoonful and add some water to it. So that's very good for us. Meat. So we call this cold meat. So it's corned beef, but we like to have ham as well, so people can make sandwiches, or they can cook with that. We have a cooking sauce. So that could be a bolognese sauce or carbonara, and that's ideal to go with pasta. Peas. Rice pudding, very nice. Dessert. Tinned tomatoes. That's ideal to make a tomato sauce. And what else? Chickpeas. So chickpeas, kidney beans, really good source of protein to go into meals and bulk them up. And finally, there's more than that, but this is just a few items that I'm going to mention, and that is rice. Okay, so those are some of the things that go in. There are lots more. We have cereal, and we have pasta and cereal bars and things, but that is some of the items. Okay, so now I need you to go away, find a pen and paper and write down all 15 items I've just mentioned that I've showed you, and you have 10 minutes and come back with your list.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that activity. Now on the screen in a moment are going to be 15 items that were in that food parcel. So let's see how many you can remember. Don't forget to send your score on social media or type it in the YouTube chat. Good luck. Hope you enjoyed seeing inside the food bank. Isn't it amazing? So now you've seen our food bank, now you know just how many hundreds of thousands of people we feed every year and why you taking part tonight is so important. And every single penny that you raise will count towards helping families and individuals have a lovely hot meal and not go to bed feeling hungry every night. So thank you so much. Please do ask your parents and all your family and friends to make a donation to DENS. The details are on the screen. You can text to donate. It's really, really easy. Text to donate, DENS, Sleepout, and you can put the amount you want. But again, the details are on the screen. So enjoy the rest of the evening. And now it's time to introduce you to someone who is really, really special. He's a bit of a celebrity. Are you ready to meet him? So you've met Denny. What a cute bear he is. And we've got lots of these Dennies. And the way that they came to us was a lady during lockdown knitted a Denny. It was actually wearing a red jumper and green trousers. And we said, oh, wouldn't that look so cool in yellow and black? So here we go. So we've got lots of Dennies. In fact, we've got over 50 Dennies now, all waiting for new homes. And Denny's gone out to some very, very special young fundraisers that have done some really special things. And I'm going to show you what they've been up to. So wow, Isabella, who did a 9-hour sponsored silence. Gosh, that is a long time to be quiet. She's just one of our young fundraisers. Then we've got Ben, who did a half marathon. Now that is a serious distance. I don't even think I could do a half marathon. And then Isla swam the distance of the English Channel in her swimming pool. I mean, how cold must that have been? Just amazing. And then Laura shaved all her hair off for DENS. That's how much she cares about homeless people facing crisis, that she went to the lengths of shaving all her hair off.
My dream of becoming as bald as my granddad.
pretty amazing. So some really amazing people doing really special things. And altogether they raised £5,000. Just incredible. So if you feel like you want to do something amazing and you feel inspired by Isabella, Ben, Isla or Laura, or you can think of your own challenge, get your friends and family together, maybe if you go to a group, or even your school, get your school involved. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you. So the other day I took a trip over to the Elms, our hostel, and I went to find out a little bit more about the crash pods. So I took a video and here it is to tell you all about it. Oh, it's really cold out here. I'm here outside the Elms, our 44-bed hostel. So when this hostel gets full, so many people sleeping in there that we have to find another safe space for people to sleep. We've got these really cool crash pods. So they are deluxe sleepers. Let's have a look inside. So this is for people to come and sleep. During the pandemic, when we were so busy, there was nowhere else for them to go. They can come in here and get a good night's sleep. Let's have a look inside. Oh wow, there's Denny! He looks nice and snuggled. Hope you're enjoying yourself there, Denny. Right, let's have a look. So we've got a little desk here with a table and a chair. Guess you could sit down and do some work here, or read a book, or perhaps watch some TV. We've got some tea and coffee facilities here. So if you get hungry or thirsty, you can make yourself a drink. And I guess you could put your books or your work or anything that you wanted to, maybe clothes up here, or maybe a photo frame to make it a little bit more cosy. And then let's have a look in here. I was expecting this to be quite small, but there's actually quite a lot of room in here to move around. Oh, so here's the bathroom. Oh wow, so there's a whole shower here. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. It's a bit like the size of a shower that you'd find in someone's house. Nice little sink area, and a toilet here. But there's plenty of space here to hang. It looks like to hang clothes. So that's really cool, and a heated towel rail. And that's probably really nice for someone to come out of a shower and feel really nice and cosy, a bit like in a hotel. So there you go. It's really cosy. I wouldn't mind staying in here for the night. See ya. Hi everyone. So just a quick reminder about why we're all here tonight doing the sleep out. Some people are sleeping at Hemel School on the cold hard concrete, and you guys are taking part at home, but you've all given up your cosy beds for one night. And we're so grateful to you for doing that, because every penny that you raise is going to help people who are facing the reality of sleeping out on the streets every night, not just during the cold winter months, but all throughout the year. It's scary, it's cold, it's lonely. And with your help, we're going to be able to help those people and give them somewhere to come in, feel warm, feel safe, have something to eat, and have someone to talk to. So a huge thank you. And what we're all going to do together, regardless of wherever we are, whether we're at the school or in our garden or in our shed or in our office or our car park, because there's so many people taking part in lots of different places this evening, which is just amazing. What we're all going to do is just be really quiet just for a minute, just so that we can give a special thought for all of those families and individuals that are facing poverty and crisis.
You're right, folks. I'm Joe Dempsey. I'm an actor, but most of you are probably too young to have seen the things that I've been in. Maybe your parents have. But more importantly, I'm an ambassador for DENS, and I know you're all taking part in the virtual Sleepout tonight. I'm joining it. I'm taking part over at Hemel School, and I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of you for your hard work and all of your fundraising efforts, and just for taking part, really. Honestly, the work that DENS does in the community is so vital. I'm here at the Elms now, trick of the trade, this is pre-recorded, but I've visited a couple of times over the years and I've seen firsthand the amazing work that they do. And so the fact that you guys all signed up and said that you would take part and went out and fundraised, it means the world. And every penny that you've raised is so important and just helps DENS carry on the fantastic work that they do. So I hope you've all had fun. I hope it's not too cold. And thank you again for taking part.
Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much to Joe, isn't he great? He's our DENS ambassador and we're really grateful for his help. Thank you, Joe. So just want to remind you quickly to ask your parents to put your photos on social media and tag DENS, because all of that helps other people find out about DENS and all of the work that we do. Also, please, if you haven't already, please do ask your parents to make a donation this evening. Every penny raised tonight will help families and individuals across Dacorum who are facing crisis. So thank you. So I've had a really busy week this week. I've been everywhere. I've been to the Elms, I've been to the day centre, and I also went to visit our bike project, and I made a video there too. And here it is to tell you a little bit more. So here we are today in our bike project, and we have Joss, our social enterprises manager, who's going to tell us all about these amazing bikes.
Hi everyone.
So where do all these bikes come from?
So amazingly, lots of local people donate their bikes. So they might have been in their garage for a few years, they might have grown out of them and be looking for a new bike, and they give them to us, which is amazing.
That's so kind. So when they come here, who looks after them?
We all do. So we have a mechanic that works on the bikes to make them fit and ready for people to use. And we also do training for our participants that come from our hostel, the Elms. So they get trained how to fix bikes, how to work on them, and get them ready for the road. So when customers come in, they know their bike is safe and ready to use.
So that's where they go afterwards. So once.
Yeah. So people come in and they might be looking for a bike for their child. They might be looking for a bike for themselves, and they come in and they buy a bike. As you can see, we've got a lot of bikes here today. Probably about 60 or 70 at the moment. So plenty to choose from. Lots of different colours, and they've all been fixed, so they're ready to go.
So people can actually come and just buy a bike?
Yeah.
I think I might even have a bike from here in my shed. And I think my son and daughter have one too. So this is a perfect place for families to come, anyone really, to come and have a look at the bike.
Definitely.
So thanks for telling us that, Joss. How does this bike project actually help people then?
So lots of people that are living at our hostel are maybe a bit lost, don't really know what they're doing with their lives at the moment, and it's a really great place for them to come. We have a really fun time, we eat lunch together, but they also learn about bikes. Being a bike mechanic is a great job, and lots of the guys that we work with are very practical, so they have quite a lot of the skills that you need as a bike mechanic anyway. So our mechanic supports them, and they're also going on some formal training called SciTech. So SciTech's a recognised bike mechanic course, so the participants from the Elms will go on that course and hopefully go on to be bike mechanics either here or somewhere else in the future.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for showing us around and telling us all about the bikes.
I think what's really interesting about the bikes as well is we talk a lot about climate change, and it's amazing because these bikes are all second hands, so therefore they're helping us at DENS, but they're also helping the environment.
That's so important.
If you're looking for a new bike, come to see DENS Bike Project.
Wow, so these bikes, where have they all come from?
There's some amazing stories about these bikes, and often people really want to tell the stories about where they've come from and what they've done with them. There's a bike over here called the Doors Galaxy, and it was donated by a lady called Emmeline, and she did a 1,000-mile bike ride on it from
miles. That's
Yeah.
so far.
From
Wow.
Land's End to Gronoghost, so across the whole country.
Wow.
And she also did London to Brighton twice by the seaside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's really amazing, and we'll definitely be sharing that story with whoever buys it next to see what adventures they go on. We've also been donated a trike, which is brilliant because we have a disabled girl who really needs a specialist bike. So at the moment, the guys are working on that and making it ready for her, and maybe pimping it up a bit and doing a bit of graffiti on getting her name on it as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you've got bikes for everyone, for all ages.
For all ages.
Brilliant. So
all abilities and all colours and sizes. So something here for everyone.
Excellent. Thank you. So that was our bike project. What a cool place that is. Have you ever seen so many bikes? So all of those bikes and all of those wheels, if you think about those shapes, wheels of a bike being circles, and the next activity is about how many circle-shaped things can you see or find around you. So off you go, have a look round, ask your parents to give you a hand. You've got 10 minutes. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. How many circle shapes did you find? Don't forget to put your photos on social media, and also get your parents' help to put it in the chat box at the bottom here. So we want to see how well you've done with that activity, so please do let us know. Next, open space is another one of our amazing services, and open space is exactly what it is. It's a big open space where anyone can come, they can have a cup of tea, they can do some arts and crafts, they can talk to people that might also find themselves in a similar difficult situation. They have a quiz and they have a hot meal. And it's really important that these people have somewhere to come. It happens every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's open to absolutely everyone and anyone to drop in. So as well as the day centre and the Elms, there's an open space as well. So that's just another one of so many of DENS' amazing services. And that's why we really, really value you taking part in tonight and fundraising for us. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to make a donation. You can text to donate, which is really, really quick and easy. You can ask your parents and your family and friends to as well. Details are below. Text to donate. Couldn't be simpler, and we really, really appreciate your support. So those are just some of the cute dogs that have stayed with us at the Elms. And before I find out more, I want to tell you about a charity that helps us so much called Street Vets. Now here's a video all about how they help us and they help the dogs that stay with us too. So here we are inside the Elms Hostel, and this is a really special place because we accept dogs here. Look at this cute little guy, which means that all these people that come to stay with us don't have to be separated from their best friend. And here is Elizabeth, who works here, and she's going to tell us a bit more about what she does.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm one of the Elms key workers, so my job is to make sure people are all happy and settled here at the Elms, and also I look after and make sure that their pets are also looked after and not forgotten. So I arrange vet visits for them, and so our street vet charity that support us, they come here to the Elms and deliver a complimentary service. And also we have lots of different food sponsors as well, so they can get complimentary food for their dogs as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So not only do you look after the person that's staying, you also look after their best friend too.
Yes, yeah. And
that's so important, isn't it?
It is really important, because actually a lot of people obviously don't want to be split up from their best friend at a really traumatic time. So it's just a really great thing that we do offer that.
That's amazing. So so residents can bring their dogs here. Are there any other pets that have stayed here?
Well, we've had, mainly it is dogs that we have, but we have had a cat that stayed here too. But we don't get many of those, it's normally just dogs.
So no parrots or tarantulas or anything like that?
No.
Just cats and dogs.
I'm glad that no tarantulas, because that would be, I mean, I love animals and everything, but tarantulas, I think I'd get a bit scared,
So street vets, they're accredited the hostel scheme. So can you just tell us a little bit more, just a little bit about them, please?
Sure. So as I was saying, Street Vet, they have regular visits here to make sure that all of our animals that are staying here are kept nice and healthy. And then also just to make sure the Elms is a suitable environment for the animals. So dotted around the Elms, we have these really informative posters that tell us how to care and look after the animals at the Elms. So sometimes you might want to give our dogs and animals little treats, but actually, say chocolate is not very good for doggies, and nor are onions and garlic, not just because of it obviously would give them very smelly breath, but it also has can be really, really harmful for them as well. Yeah.
Wow, okay. And then you've got chewing gum and grapes and raisins. Well, I didn't know any.
I know, exactly. So
I won't be giving any dogs any chocolate, onions and garlic. I won't be inviting any dogs round to dinner.
No, for that bolognese. Don't give them
no
that
spaghetti bolognese.
No.
Right, well this is great. So, and then all these little bits and pieces here.
Yes, exactly. So this is body language, because obviously dogs can't speak. They can only bark, sometimes very loudly. So we have this little chart that tells us how the dogs might be feeling. So we can just respect their boundaries as well. So everyone is happy here.
Amazing, thank you.
Okay, so now I have an activity for you. If you'd like to grab a piece of paper and a pen and draw me your favourite pet that you would love to have. Now this animal can be anything you want, any shape, size or colour, or even imaginary, but it has to be something that you would love to live with. See you in 10 minutes.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed drawing your special dream pets. Please don't forget to ask your parents to upload them onto social media, hashtag DENS Sleepout or at DENS Indecorum. And if you haven't already, please do make a donation by texting the number below. Text to donate, it's really quick and easy, and that donation will count towards helping our service users that live in our hostel keep their special dream pets with them. And that's really important. Sometimes a dog or a cat can be their only best friend. So, you know, you can help make that happen. Thank you so much. So a huge thank you to each and every one of you. We're nearly at a close now, and I've had so much fun telling you more about DENS and our amazing services. I hope you've enjoyed this evening. Just before I go, we've just got time for one last special message, but it's good night. Okay, well I hope you've had a lovely evening with us tonight. Thank you so much again for taking part. Just before I go to bed, I thought I'd read you a story. It's called All Are Welcome, and it's by Alexandra Penfold and Suzanne Kaufman. Here we go. All are welcome. Pencils sharpened in their case, bells are ringing, let's make haste. School's beginning, dreams to chase, all are welcome here. No matter how you start your day, what you wear and when you play, or if you come from far away, all are welcome here. In our classroom, safe and sound, fears are lost and hope is found. Raise your hand, we'll go around, all are welcome here. Gather now, let's all take part. We'll play music, we'll make art. Having a great time, aren't they? We'll share stories from the heart. All are welcome here. Time for lunch. What a spread! A dozen different kinds of bread. Pass it round until we're fed. All are welcome here. Open doors, rush outside. We'll swing, we will slide. We'll have fun, but side by side. All are welcome here. Look at those two. We're part of a community. Our strength is our diversity. A shelter from adversity. All are welcome here. This page is a little bit sticky. We will learn from each other. Special talents we'll uncover. There's a big wide world to discover. All are welcome here. So much to learn, so much to do, and when the busy day is through, can't wait to come back and start anew. All are welcome here. Head for home to get some rest and greet tomorrow ready and fresh. Our time together is the best. Another sticky page. All are welcome here. They're all getting very tired, just like me. Oh, you have a place here. You have a space here. You are welcome here. Good night, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed our book and I hope you enjoyed the virtual sleep out. Thank you again for taking part and we hope to see you soon. Take care. Good night.
Hi, I'm Wendy Langton. I'm the CEO of DENS and I'd just like to say a huge thank you all for taking part in our DENS Sleep Out this year. By you sleeping out, you're helping us to make a really big difference to local people in Dacorum and in the places you live. We know it's a real challenge what you're doing and we're so pleased you come participate in this, and the money you give us will really help us make a big difference to other people's lives. So thank you. I hope you've had a good evening so far. Stay warm, stay safe and I hope you manage to get some sleep.